Combining like terms. The learning goal is to learn how to simplify expressions by combining like terms. An algebraic expression has one or more terms connected by addition and or subtraction. The terms can be numbers, variables, or a product of both. If we look to the right here where there's examples, we have a term that has a coefficient, a number, and a variable. So this is a product of both. This is simply just a number, which is a constant, and we don't have a variable on its own here. We combine like terms to simplify algebraic expressions. So if you see from the first example here, which is not simplified, and when simplified, there's only two terms. So this is a lot easier to read than the one on top. We simplify algebraic expressions to make them simpler to work with. So what are like terms? So like terms are terms that have the same variable and the same exponent, which is referred to as the variable parts. So both of these two, exponent and variable, are also called variable parts. So the exponent and a term that only has a number is called a constant. So if we look to going to highlight it green to the right here, this is a constant, so there's no variable attached to it. Constants are like terms with other constants. So which of the following are like terms? Circle your answer and justify it. So for question 1 here, we have 2x or x, which is the same, and they both have the exponent of 1. Hence, they are both like terms. So I'm going to circle yes, because they have the same variable parts. Let's look at question 2. We have 5x and 5x to the power of 2. So although they both have an x, this one has an exponent of 2. So the variable parts are not the same. I'm going to circle no, because the variable parts are different. So they are not like terms because one is a constant and the other is not. So no, because one is a constant, the other one is not. Question 4. We have two terms here, -8 and 12. So are they like terms? Yes, because they are both constants. So how do we combine like terms? So we now know what a like term is. And once we do know they're like terms, what do we do with them? So step 1, we group like terms. Step 2, we add or subtract the coefficients of the like terms. Step 3, we add or subtract the constants. Step 4, use the sign in front of the term when combining. If there's no sign, it's implied it's positive. So for example, right here in front of the 7x, there is no plus. It's just, we know it's positive. Unless there was a negative sign, then we would treat it as -7x. Step 5, keep the variable parts the same. Only the coefficients or constants may change. Step 6, reorder the terms from the highest power to the lowest. So let's look and complete an example to the right. We'll do question 1 following the steps on the left. So group like terms. So here we have 7x and we have negative 2x. So these are like terms, and then we have two constants, positive 5 and positive 3. I'll highlight 7x, negative 2x, positive 5, and positive 3. So to group them, I'm going to rewrite them, but place together. So 7x minus 2x plus 5 plus 3. So I've grouped them here. So the 7x and negative 2x, I've grouped them here. And then positive 5 and positive 3, I grouped them here. Now, once the like terms are together, I can add or subtract. So 7x minus 2x, so it will be an x, and then 7 minus 2 is 5. And then the constants are just added together, which is plus 8. And that is as simplified as this expression can get. So let's look at example 2. So here we have, if we look at just the terms to kind of see all the different variety of terms, we have one with the exponent or the variable part. That's x to the power of 2. We have an x and a y. So I'm going to first highlight them. So for x to the power of 2, there's no other one like that. Then there's plus 8x minus 2x. And then the third type of term here is minus 3y and plus y. I'll highlight them so they're a little more easy to see. So 4x 2 plus minus 2x and minus 3y plus y. So step 1, I'm going to group them. So I'll rewrite them. 4x to the power of 2, then plus 8x minus 2x, y plus y. So now for the like terms, I can add or subtract the coefficients and add or subtract the constants, which is equal to 4x to the power of 2. So positive 8 minus 2 is plus 6x. And negative 3 plus y is negative 2y. Is 4x to the power of 2 plus 6x minus 2y. And there are no more like terms here to add or subtract. So that is the most simplified expression. And then here are some questions that you can complete. Combining like terms practice.